We finally made a big name signing, and he is Brazilian. Welcome to Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. Let's get straight to it. Marcelo is playing for the Blue Brazil. We picked him up on a free transfer. He's accepted at the age of 35. He's accepted £450 per week, which we can afford. We've actually got money in the bank. We're not looking bad financially right now. It's finding players who want to join. This is our biggest coup to date. He comes in and obviously he wants to play on the left, so we're playing him as a DLP. Now, I think you'll agree, he has the technical ability. He is head and shoulders above everyone in our team, other than physically. So I'm training him as a DLP. That's where he's mainly going to play. He's made 7 appearances so far. We're getting a 6.69 out of him. Doesn't look that great. We're still waiting for him to really build those connections and really connect with the rest of the team. But an absolute brilliant pickup, even at the end of his career. The hope is we can convince him to stick around at the end of his career as a coach. We've also put him to good use as a mentor. Since last time, we're in that heartbreaking defeat to Rafe. We just... That SPFL Trust Trophy, that quarter-final, that is twice we've been beaten by Rafe there, really starting to become a bit of a thorn in my side. And even worse than that, the Luke Mahadi situation. We almost signed him. We went in for him, we almost signed him, and then they extended his contract. So he was willing to join us permanently. Unfortunately, Rafe have extended him, so Luke Mahadi was almost a proper Blue Brazil player, which would have been good. We followed up with a 2-1 loss to Arbroath, who we will play today. Disappointing. At the time, they were second in the table. The win put them top. We then played previously top of the table, Queen's Park, and we beat them 2-0, and we looked great doing it. Barfield, great performance from him, 2 very good goals. He's a solid player for us. And just to show how inconsistent we have been, we then were 3-1 up against Clyde, managed to draw 3-3, very disappointing in the 95th minute. A 0-0 draw against a very poor Kelty Hearts team. Not really sure how we couldn't break them down. We then drew with Cove Rangers. This one was disappointing again. We were leading most of the game, and then Kane Davies with a late equaliser. We then tore through Forfar, Luke Mahadi with a nice hat-trick. Morton, we didn't lose. It was an OG to get us back in it, but we didn't lose, so we'll take that. And then Alloa, a team we should also cast aside. Rob Harker actually scored the winning goal. A lot of injuries, a lot of tiredness in the team. The strikers is definitely an area of the team once again. I'm going to keep hitting this stress point. We need better quality, but certainly in that front line, because we create chances and we do not take them. So we got Arbroath today, and this is as close to a top of the table clash as we're going to get. They are joint top, and we are third. We are only 5 points off them. So a victory here closes the gap at least on Arbroath, and then we'll just have to keep an eye on Queen's Park. But as you can see, we've actually lost the least amount of games this season. We've only lost 3 times. Sadly, draws are our thing, and as you can see, even from that run there, I mean, imagine where we would be if some of these draws had been victories, and they have been close. I mean, it's actually really disappointing, some of our losses. I mean, Kelty Hearts, very poor. The Morton one, 3-4. We dropped a lot of points against Kelty Hearts this season. We haven't actually beat them in the league, which is, not good, given that they are not lighting the league on fire. As you can see, they are down in 8th. Edinburgh City, from where they were last year, and what a pain in the ass they were. No idea what's happened to them. They're falling to pieces. A couple of other things. Doug Leash signed a new contract, which is good because Hamilton were sniffing around him, so he's staying around. No other signings except for Marcelo. On the transfers out, Grant Gillespie's off to Morton on a free. Murray Miller's off to Dumbarton on a free. Not really miss either of those players, to be honest. They'd kind of fallen out of the team. Ian McShane, we got £500 for him from Cove Rangers, and as you would have seen in the last video, Andy McDonald did end up signing for East Fife, which is good. So yeah, we've managed to move on a couple of players, get the wages under control. We've got a couple of thousand we could still spend. It's really about finding players that can come in and do a really good job for us, which is tricky. I couldn't believe we signed Marcelo, by the way. So we go in this game against Arbroath, and we need to be careful. We're going to go into this cautious because they are going to be favourites, and we have so far not beat them since we beat them in the actual Premier Sports Cup. We know we can beat them, but we need to show up to do so. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go balanced, but what we'll do is we will put the DLP support to DLP defend. So we'll have like proper 2 holding midfielders, defensive midfielders holding. So starting 11 for this game will be Dennis in goal. Joe Chalmers is actually going to move out to the left back role, as Marcelo will play in the DLP defend. Semple, Gilchrist are back, 2 centre backs. King on the right hand side. Now King actually wants to leave as well. If we get a bid of 16k, he's out the door, and we wouldn't have another right wing back, which would be a problem. Clark, we should actually start probably looking for a replacement. In general, we're still going to be looking at free transfer, so it's kind of hard to do so right now. We could start scouting people, certainly. Marcelo and Clark as the defensive midfielders. Patton continues to play box-to-box midfielder with Butterfield alongside Butterfield, one of our main outlets for goals this season. Luke Mahadi and Gary Oliver up top, a good partnership has grown there. But yeah, I think overall the quality in the team is a little worrying. Now, Kyle Semple, I am monitoring because it doesn't look like he's getting a new contract at Rangers, and we desperately want to sign him. But as of right now, he doesn't think our stature's big enough, so big problem. Losing him, if we don't go up this year and we lose him, we're going to have a real tough time replacing him. We beat them start of the season in the cup. Since then, they've had the better of us, and we really do need to step up here. I think it's actually been win, draw, loss against them, so we would certainly like to loop back round to another win. Dennis kicks it long. Mahadi goes up, falls to Chalmers. Finds Marcelo. Now the thing is with Marcelo, he's actually, because he's in the team, it actually keeps Gaspar out of the team. But we've got Gaspar and some of our young midfielders. Great ball forward, Oliver's in. Straight at the keeper. Just needed to lift it over him. Difficult opportunity there. Right, so we got a corner. So he's actually mentoring a lot of our young midfielders now. That's not a pen. Oh, I think we've been done there. Why do you not shoot? Otherwise, oh, unbelievable. Marcelo is taking the corners. Whips that one in, Semple heads that just over. We are certainly not as clinical as we used to be from set pieces. Looking at Jeff King, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm going to encourage the whole team. Based on what we saw and how the game's gone so far, we edged that half probably. Let's try and big up the team. I don't want to take Jeff King off necessarily, but if need be, I'm guessing we would maybe look towards... Oh god, the guy I wanted isn't there. We would struggle. Marcelo. Semple heads it, skims the top of the bar again. I may have to check our set piece. I think I've already sorted them out, but maybe we need to take a look, see how we're lined up. Oh no. Montgomery to Bradley. Barker. Montgomery lifts it in. Good header away by Semple. Falls to Barker. Montgomery lifts it in. Good save by Dennis. Now Dennis is getting a lot of stick from me. He's had some good moments, but goalkeeper is still a massive area of concern in general for Cowden Beef right now. Stewart coming forward. Doyle. Stewart again. Doyle. If we could just apply just a little more pressure, boys. O'Brien goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Pop long. What is that? What is that? Oh, I can't believe he's missed. Thank God. I encourage the team again, and I'm thinking maybe take off Patton. Could we throw on maybe Doug Leash? I want to see if Marcelo can get through this game. He hasn't got great stamina, but he adds real quality to our side. That's not okay. That is not an okay goal to concede there. We've been all over them. They get absolutely lucky at the near post. The deflection It's a good block, and it rolls, and where does it land up? Of course, straight at their striker. That is... Oh, it's not right. That happens to us way too often. We have to change something now. What can we do? Because our wingbacks are already on attack. I mean, obviously we're going to have to go attacking. Up the tempo. Whipped crosses, work the ball in the box. Pass in space. Let's pop it over the top. See if we can run onto it. We trigger that press more. I wonder if we need to take that off. I mean, for this instance, I'm actually thinking, let's do that. I want them in their face as soon as their centre backs have the ball. I want to be closing them down. Encourage again. Montgomery. Milne now. Oh, Butterfield gets in there. Oliver tries to hold up. Finds Butterfield. Butterfield back Clark. Marcelo. Great ball out to Chalmers. Can he take on his man? He has to turn back. Finds Dalglish. Lifts it over the top. Oliver bursting through. He has not just chipped the keeper. That is one of the best goals we have scored ever in this save. What a goal. Oh, and that should become a channel trailer so people think that we're playing really, really well at all times. That is stunning. I'll just crop out the score. That's beautiful. I think we stay attacking. Oh, it's risky, but I think we do. Someone just get an interception. Oh no. Look at the ball out wide. Doyle puts it across. Oh, keeper's there. Dennis, can we turn this into our own positive bit of play? Goes to the edge. Launching it forward. Oliver doesn't get there. Oh, I thought we were going to get that. Coulson, now I'm worried. Now I'm extremely worried. Coulson driving up the left-hand side. Crossed in, header. It's over the bar. Oh, Lord. Barfield, Clark, maybe. Clark for Gaspar. I think we take Gaspar on. Fresh legs more than anything. Gold, Armstrong. Hold him up. Right, number 8 moves out wide. Milne, Armstrong. Not liking this at all. Lift it in the middle. Coulson heads it. Thankfully, it's wide. Could change him to a poacher. Just want to stay him, keep him stay more central. Mahadi. Back to Chalmers. Semple. Marcelo. That's a very good ball, King. I've seen them given. Oh, it's a penalty. I've seen them given. It's been given. Who's taking it? Marcelo. Oh, that's quality. Oh, that's quality. That is quality. Inject that into my veins. I don't know why I've clicked that. We need to shut up shop. Sorry, I'm going to skip the end at the end of that. What would make this defensively solid? Something like this, right? I mean, double DLP defend. I actually feel like we'll leave him on DLP. I'm going to move him to the DLP defend. Gaspar. Butterfield is going to play as a central midfielder defend. Dalglish is a box-to-box. And Oliver is suddenly going to be a pressing defend. We're going to go very defensive. We're going to cut that shit out. I do not want to see anything. If we're lucky, they're going to take kickoff and then the whistles just go blow up. Have we got any subs left? I do. Oh, we have just beat Arbroath. That is a massive victory for us. Really quality goal, and then Marcelo stepping up gets himself a goal from a pen. It was an unbelievable ball from him. This Marcelo as the DLP might work. We close the gap. Queen's Park lost. We closed the gap at the top to 2 points. Dare I say it, we're in a title race. Massive. Massive to the point. I'm saving that. Because we are not risking that. So we are being a bit ruthless. We are trying to get some players out. So even though we just had a massive victory, this is also good. Kyle Hutton, possibly off to Dulwich Hamlet. Now, we wouldn't get any money for it, but he's literally just taking up money right now. Now, McRae wants to talk about cutting the asking price. I'm probably willing to do that. Let's see. 1k. 2k? Offended, right. 1k. I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, he's back. So, Joe McGlynn is available on a free transfer. I'm going to bring him in and take a look at him because we do need some reinforcement up top, especially if we're going to lose McRae, Harker, etc. Harker's already signed a pre-contract with someone else. Going into the St Mirren game in the Scottish Cup, we got some serious rest issues. I'd have played a week inside if it wasn't for the fact that that was such an important game for us in the league. Now, I don't know whether this guy's good. You see, if his composure is 14 or 15, he might be worth picking up just because he's only 21 and we can work on his technicals. But if he's got that mentals, that off the ball, if that's on the higher end, that could be very exciting as well. We're not going to rush into anything. I think we can afford his wages probably. We got a couple thousand kicking around, but we'll see. Admission, we deserve the late goal. Expected no less. Kev's a good guy. Massive. Absolutely massive moment for us there. St Mirren in the Scottish Cup. If we can navigate our way past St Mirren, oh boy, we would be looking good. So Sam Lovey, another player that kind of wants out, to be honest. Fraser Mullins expecting to leave. It is very disappointing. He's been so good to us. He has been so good to us. 22 assists in our first season, 8 last season. Even now, he's a very positive rating. I'm surprised teams aren't all over him, to be honest. We're just beyond what he can deliver to us for us physically. I'd hate for him not to pick up a new team and retire early. I'd rather he just stayed. But so Kyle Hutton leaves us. Was a very good player for us in that first season, especially. 6.94. Actually, second season was even better. Couple of goals, couple of assists. He actually scored a couple of bangers, if I remember. Only one appearance this year. Our midfield has moved beyond him. Right, Kyle Hutton's left, so it's asking us to pick a new vice captain. I'm not going to pick Sam Lovey because he's not happy right now. Alfie Gilchrist looks like a good option. I mean, it's got to be Marcelo, doesn't it? It makes sense. I know he's new to the club, but guess what? He reeks of quality. Could Marcelo add some more silverware to his career? Now, the hope here is that we are going into this game in good form and St Mirren are coming into this not in good form. But oh, they're why? They're top of the championship? Lame. I don't know why I was thinking like, oh, this is gonna be a tough one because they're sitting down there. I must have got mixed up with a different game. I must have. Oh, that is annoying. They're in good form, basically. They are in fine form, sadly. I'll go into this game cautious. I'm not going to go into it defensive. Barfield needs rest. I think we're going to give it to him because I do not want to risk him his season in a game that's going to be very tough to win. I think we'll put Gaspar in there. Mullen can go on the bench. Actually, this is the change we'll make. We'll swap Patton with Gaspar. And Gaspar can come out and we'll put on Fraser Mullen as the box-to-box midfielder. Aside from that, do I maybe want Lovey on the bench instead of the backup goalkeeper? I think other than that, that's probably it. I think go with the same lineup that just beat Arbroath, other than Barfield comes out, Patton moves across the centre midfield attack, and Fraser Mullen comes in as the box-to-box midfielder. So I think that makes sense. That is the lineup we're going to go with. We're going to be a bit more cautious. In fact, you know what? Let's do it the right way. So we'll go next match only. Cautious. Passing space, and then a bit more direct, lower that tempo. That's what we're hoping to, in fact, you know what? Trigger press less. I don't want the back line to become all out of shape. Let them keep a strong shape, and basically we're looking to counter St. Mirren, catch them sleeping. I need 2 goalkeepers. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Go drop Harker. He's already leaving the club anyway, so make a difference, make a difference, make a bloody difference. I mean, I'm kind of just hoping... we shock him. Like, going to the next round would be big. I don't think this is a game that we're going to get a heap of money from, but we'd love to be proven wrong. I hope the St. Mirren hardcore are out in their numbers for this game. Temple, good header away. Off a bore. Pull. Off a bow. Or bore, whatever you want to call him. Cleared away. What's going on now? That is not a pen! What is that? He didn't touch him! It looked like a clearance. I have no idea what just happened there. What is this penalty madness? That did not look like a foul. Unless I completely missed what was going on there. Looked like our player just cleared it. Now, I'm not going to panic and make massive changes right now. I am going to encourage the team. My lord. What did we just witness? King now taking the throw in. Finds Oliver, holds it up. Tries to play it back to King. Patton now. King. Go back to the centre back. Gilchrist, Clark. Poor pass from Clark, the defensive midfielder. Bola now taking it out to the left. Plays it forward. Great work by Gilchrist. And I cannot believe that has just happened. Who would ever want to draw a team in the division above that is doing well? Making a mockery of us here. That is a decent clearance. We whip it. It falls to the wrong guy, but the keeper has to be more alert. I'm sorry. I'd expect my keeper to get across and save that. That is a shot from pretty far out. We want a miracle. We need the goalkeeper to basically set up one of our forwards. Oh, it's a bad pass again. Every time we've made a bad pass, they've gone and scored. Why did you say it? I honestly couldn't tell you why. Well, it is a terrible pass, and Jasper just shoots from distance. Our wing backs who are on attack can move to support, and I think we probably take one, maybe even both of them off at halftime. I could tell them to play with freedom. I don't know why I've done that. And we'll try and jazz them up a bit, but it's not looking great so far. And then we can make a couple of changes. Jeff King can come off. Doug Leash can come on. Chalmers can come off. Sam Lovey can come on. It's more about getting them off, get them recuperated for the next game, because this looks like it's the end of our cup runs. The Scottish Cup has been unkind to us this year. We are being slapped about by St. Mirren. Now, they are top of the championship, so they're a fair bit ahead of us. It's not the most surprising thing. I'm going to take on Gaspar now. But the nature of a penalty and then 2 shots from distance, they've really done a number on us. Pan's having a terrible time starting midfield attack. I'm assuming it's because he's not really getting the ball. That is not what we need to see from the young lad. Gaspar goes through MJ Williams. It is a straight red. I think that might be the only thing he did since he came on the field. Oh boy. Oh no, Jasper nods one in. So one thing we're hoping in our youth intake, we are expecting a goalkeeper. I pray I pray he is 2-star and has really good reflexes and really good handling. We might play him. We might just lean in and be like, right, we got a 16-year-old in goal. Let's do it. How worse could he be, genuinely? Now, we've been slapped aside by a team doing very well in the championship. So I'm not... I'm trying to be nice. Uninspiring in defeat. That one hurts. Out of the Scottish Cup 4th round, but to be honest, I think that's where the board wanted us to get to. So I'll probably take it. We get 8.72k for going out there. Gaspar's banned for a match. We'll confirm that. It was an atrocious challenge. And we will have a quick look. Yeah, that's kind of where they wanted us to be. It's not so bad. And if we have a look at our finances, income, gate receipts. Gate receipts has gone up a fair bit because of that game, which is nice. We're at 57,000, so nice little boost if anything, but overall, finances could be better. We're minus 15k. So we got the end of the transfer window to get through. I'm going to take a look at these players we got on trial. And we will come back. We need to come back at an interesting game for sure. I think we come back for Edinburgh City. Not this next one, but the one after that. The final Edinburgh City, our home game. I think we come back around about there. And we'll see where the chips have fallen. Because by then, hopefully we've got the youth intake come in. And will we be in a title race? I'm hoping we can go on a good run now. Our form had just started to turn again. And then obviously that's a bit of a problem. But Edinburgh City have been poor. We need to crush them. So if you have enjoyed this video, if you're enjoying the series and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's more of a... It allows me to know people are following along and people are keen to watch this, and you know, makes me want to produce more. I'm going to do some different videos. So please, again, do hit that subscribe button. I appreciate any likes on the video, helps this be seen by more people. And do comment below. I'm looking for youth intake names because I don't know if I've shared this already, actually. A goalkeeper, maybe 2 central midfielders. Now, knowing our luck, that will turn into a striker, hopefully a good striker, and a left back or something like that. But if we can get 3 players who look like they've got a future at this club, that's a good position to be in League One. I'll see you next time as we go, once again, beyond Blue Brazil.